where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll move the chains. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Seahawks 3, Panthers 0.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. And incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 18.
We've said it many times, Charles, when you have weapons like this at the wide receiver position, just get them the football any way that you can, and here it's in the run game.
And that was an example of catching a team off guard because it really paid off for them. They weren't ready for that at all. I know they weren't ready to try and catch him because once he hit full stride, it was going to turn into a big play, and it did.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
You're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 31 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Reed returning. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 20.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive...
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And that'll closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier. He was bidding for a second. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Reed. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And
he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And that will be incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Here's Moore on the return. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to... Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The shotgun snap for Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. It's the Cam Newton to Christian McCaffrey connection, and the Panthers are able to grow their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Seahawks looks like they recovered. They have. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again, Wilson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and now it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now...
And this is caught, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, 55 yards, and the Panthers add on to their lead. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target too. And the lead will grow by one more. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Reed returning. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett, and he goes out right around the 39. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And a big 32-yard play on third. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw Christian McCaffrey put it together. A very strong first half. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns, and he has run for another. As for the call of the second half.
Jason Myers.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10. At their own 23.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Another try after the first down sack. Newton, open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. From the gun, here's Newton. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Operating from the gun. Newton gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to make it third down and 10.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
For the Panther field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And Olsen over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here's the throw dropped off to his fullback. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Making the tackle there, Cornelder.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Newton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught at the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas, 56 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And nowhere to fit that football. It's knocked away and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Stepping up, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. But now it'll be third down. Throwing is Newton. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a designed passing play. It wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to keep it here. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Throwing here, Newton being chased out left. He will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Panthers add on to their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
Defensively by now.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's caught. It's Thomas. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. Too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Throw here's incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put on mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They run forward with Carson, and he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Newton's going to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that'll make it 3rd down. Back to throw, Newton. Flush to his right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Newton again. Forced out to his left. And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
44.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.